Well, we're all set to go. The sun breaking through here as we are ready for the first one-day international in this Digicel Series 2012 between the West Indies and Australia. Just confirmation of the West Indies team with Johnson Charles making his ODI debut. And from a bowling perspective, Kimar wrote Sunil Narayan, the mystery bowler in there, Andre Russell and Darren Sammy.
And going through the Australian side, obviously David Warner's going to play a very key part for the Australian side with the start. It's good to see Pete Forrest at the top of the order. George Bailey making his debut, fantastic for Tasmania. He's had a great summer, and probably a key player is Dan Christian through the middle overs.
Getting into 2 T20 internationals and then the 3 tests. Here's the first ball.
Lost the decision.
Spanked away wide outside the off stump, just wide of the point position. Now that's a lovely drive through the offside, so a couple of boundaries already in this over. A close appeal to begin with from Bravo. And what does he do? He bowls on the legs on another boundary. So 3 fours in the over. Productive one for Australia on the international level. Ungiven him this time. Well, he had a leg before appeal turned down by umpire Nero. The Australians do have a review available to them. They're considering it. Comes next, and this will reveal with the captain Shane Watson going back in very similar circumstances to the one which he got.
Through that offside immediately, well timed. I think that will go. The placement and the timing was there. Has to now change the length, I would suggest. That was a bit too short. Team for the fast bowlers. That's just a bit too short. You're not going to get away with those.
It's a fantastic shot there from Pete Forrest, just rocking back nicely. And
that's well placed. No chance of cutting that off. No man out in the deep, so that will go all the way. Another one of those 4 balls that the coach was referring to. Too many.
Australia.
Fractionally short and put away in typical Warner fashion. This is a Warner which we've become accustomed to, not only by reports but also on live television coverage here in the Caribbean.
Well, Alan Samuels has struck. Went right past it.
Trying to put some pace on the ball by getting out to it. And that one goes past the outside edge, and the Carlton ball has a fairly simple job to remove the bails. A nice piece of bowling.
Well caught. Fantastic. Warner goes for 40, it's 92 for 3. That was well placed and timed. And now well run, 3 runs. Gone. Australia's debutant, George Bailey.
Runs for Bailey. My co-commentator dips his head.
we see the fielding here of the West Indies. They're mobile, they're agile, they've got good arms, and ones which they're probably expecting twos. They're only getting ones for.
Dwayne Bravo back into the attack and dispatched. Poor delivery.
23 runs off him. And he's just turned across and beat the keeper, whether it will be leg buys. You'll have to wait for umpire Peter Nero, or just missed everything. Spanked away on the leg side again. Fielder comes around from fine leg and makes a good save. Good cooperation. High in the air, there's a man back there, and taken right into his lap. Didn't have to move an inch, and the dangerous Michael Hussey is gone.
Hussey goes for 32. It's 1-6-2 for 5.
New batsman is Matt Wade. Was the last ball of the over, but he's come in now and faces Narayan in his court. No, yes he is. Edge to slip, low down. Dwayne Bravo takes a low catch, and Wade, confused by Narayan, who he's seeing for the first time with his variations, and now finds the edge on a low catch by Bravo.
Daniel Christian. Oh, gone down for 4. The attempted Yorker, and the batsman Bailey gave himself a little bit of room. He probably intended to get it anywhere backward of point. He got it fine enough.
Vacant third man.
Oh, he's gotten it through. We talked about that offside field. No one saving the boundary on the offside. Into the wind. And into the gap. So a useful boundary struck by Christian on that eastern side. More runs. Went for the Yorker Bravo, but got it a touch straight. It's come off the inner half of the bat as well. High in the air. Covers called for it and taken by Sunil Narayan. Have to be held. 48 to Bailey. Who knows how important that will be. 195 for 7. He struck down to a wide-ish mid-wicket. That's high. It won't clear the boundary by any standards. I think it's Johnson Charles, and it's taken quite easily. Last ball of the innings. And his leg by taken. Pace off the ball again. So just what, 5 off the last over of the innings. 204 for 8 is where 8 of proceedings at the moment. Australia won the toss and elected to bat first, and they only achieved 204, and that for 8 wickets. They got 40 from David Warner, 32 from Hussey. George Bailey was the man-in-chief, 48 to him. And these were tidy in the field. Kemar Rhodes picked up 2 wickets at a very good economy rate. 3 wickets to Dwayne Bravo, though he was a little bit more expensive, and also Marlon Samuels and Narayan bowling pretty well.
Kieran Powell facing Brett Lee.
Well, there it is. I'd heard all the talk about it. That's the thing on this sort of wicket. You can get away with being that sort of player. It's a little bit slower, and
He crashed that through the covers. Goes for another 4. So it's a stand and deliver, Johnson Charles kind of batting we see from him so often. Stand and deliver once more. 2 consecutive boundaries, and Johnson Charles is doing the job which he was. There goes Johnson Charles, and caught a 3rd man. Well, that's the way he plays. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Beautifully stroked away for a boundary. His first for Powell is more suited to one-day internationals. Straight into the hands of the mid-wicket. Soft dismissal. Well, Lee saw that a while ago with Powell He pulled at one and missed it, taken on the body, and this time just lobbed for an easy catch.
To square leg mid wicket, just couldn't get around enough and hit it straight to mid on.
Could run close to the boundary. It does. It runs for 4. Third man couldn't get across in time. Nice shot from Darren Bravo. Superbly timed to end the over and to end the first mandatory power play. 32 for 2. Oh, gone. Darren Bravo's gone. Brett Lee, bullseye. And he was always going to come off second best if the fielder had hit.
We have seen those stumps being hit on quite a few occasions by the West Indians and now by the Aussies. Even hit the ground yet. You knew. Didn't wait around for the umpire.
Nice shot from Dwayne Bravo. Just short enough. And he threaded the needle through those 2 fielders on the offside. In the gap, and that should run away for 4 as well. So 2 boundaries in 3 deliveries, 41 for 3. High and gone. That's gone again. $51 for 3. Into the wind as well. That's the wind comes from that eastern side.
Very nice, no.
Nice shot. He's in good touch. Wayne Bravo stepped on the accelerator. His batting he's been in good form. And now we're seeing that good form with the bat for the moment being translated into some superb stroke play.
Lofted and lofted well. Just for a moment I thought that was outside half of the bat. That rocketed over the long
Field goes out.
in the air again. Is it far enough? It is.
Maybe that's why he wasn't bowling earlier.
Gee, that looked like it wasn't out for the West Indies. And he goes again. This time he does get all of it. That is a super over for the West Indies. 18 over 3 sixes. Marlon Samuel's the man. Catch! Still a result. How did that miss everything? This will probably be 4. Byers were waiting for the call. Yeah, Byers. I thought I may have caught some pad on the way through.
It's just kept down a little bit there and
Drive no seam. Oh, it's misfielded. Should have been stopped, and that's the captain down there, Shane Watson.
Beautifully bowled. Well, stump to stump, and Christian goes through this time, and Darren Bravo goes. Correction, Dwayne Bravo. Darren Bravo is gone already.
Held cross seam again, and we talked about the benefits of holding the ball across the seam and plopping it down on a length, a little bit of each way movement, or the ball holding up off the surface. It is the end of Bravo for 32 from 43.
On Pollard with the match quite evenly balanced here now. Coming into over number 24.
Catch it!
Taking a slip, he's gone. So Doherty strikes and Samuel's trying to get him away, and the West Indies have lost wickets in successive overs just at the stage where you didn't want to lose a wicket, and Samuels goes for 35. Now he's legged before. Yet again Carlton ball sweeping. It was so predictable. So predictable.
I forgot that my co-commentator Tony Cozy is a serious Beckway man.
New Year's Eve. Beautifully bowled, stumping appeal. Umpire will ask for the assistance of the Wade behind the wicket. Takes the bail and on the line. Indicate nervous time. He's given him out stumped. Christian now to Pollard. These two are batsmen who just like to get after the bowling. It's not taken easily. So another wicket goes, 8 down for 103 with Kieran Pollard stroking the ball straight to the hands. That's a good hit. Narayan has got it down the ground, but it's into the hands of the long on fielder. He got the height on it, didn't get the distance, and the fielder hauls in the catch, and the West Indies now are 1 wicket away from defeat.
Thank you, Tony. That one has gone a bit further than the one that Narayan hit. Has gone all the way. That's 4. Anything short has been punished. Oh, it's gone all the way. 6. Man out in the deep there, but it will go all the way. So 10 off 2. Wide of mid-on, 4 more. A bit fortunate, but he'll take them any way they come. Lots of room in that direction, and especially when it goes over the ropes. Killer on the leg side. And that's the end of the innings. It was a good partnership while it lasted. As a matter of fact, it's the highest partnership, the 10th wicket partnership that is, that the West Indies have ever had against Australia in a one-day international. But that's the end.
Today at St Vincent